All right, we are back in with another edition of Keeping Up with Boaz Athletics. We're here with head coach, Coach Witt. Coach, who do you have with you today?
We've got two of our seniors with us. We've got Ty Sullivan, who's one of our captains, and then I've got Cooper Carroll, who's another one of our seniors. He's leading our team in three-point percentage right now, so two guys that have been starting for us a lot lately and been playing pretty well for us.
Coach, let's rewind the clock. First of all, I'm going to ask you, then I'm going to ask the guys, how was Christmas for you?
It was good, man. We had some quality competition. We played Alexandria at home. They beat us by 7, I think it was, something like that. Good game for us. Coach again does a great job with those guys. Just a good opportunity for us to work on some different defenses and stuff. We tried it out against them. We had some success. So didn't win the game, but ultimately it was a good game for us moving forward. Then we hosted a Christmas tournament here for 2 days. We played Moody, beat them. It was a good win for us. They punched us in the mouth a little bit early, and then we came back and adjusted some things and ended up running away winning that one by 20 plus. So that was a good game for us, getting to play a lot of guys, a lot of minutes, have some guys playing in some different roles. And then we played New Hope. They beat us by 8, I think. It was another one. It's kind of a theme that we've had. We'll get down against some teams. Same thing happened against Alexandria, against New Hope, happened to hit against Brewer with us the other night. We get down early, and then the second half, it's like we kind of wake up and we scratch and fight and claw our way back into the game. But that's just kind of what we're trying to figure out right now. How can we start the game with the intensity and with the confidence that we play with once we're having to kind of fight back in those late game scenarios? So a lot of good stuff for us to build off of. Obviously, we'd like to be in the win column a little bit more than we have been thus far, but still, good games that I think are going to help prepare us for when it matters most here in February.
How was the actual Christmas and New Year's for you?
It was
for
good.
The family and all.
Yeah, obviously it's a good time to have some rest. This year, the reason we wanted to host is because last year we played 2 Christmas tournaments, one before, one after. We did 3 days at Fort Payne before Christmas, took a couple days off, and then 3 days at Randolph after Christmas, both an hour away from here. And it was just a lot. I didn't feel like the guys got time to rest. Obviously, the coaches didn't get time to rest. So this year, we had a little bit more time to, enjoy time with family, kind of get away from each other, and just kind of relax and regroup a little bit. And I thought it paid off for us.
Hit that reset button.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, either one of you guys can start it out. Same thing for you. How was y'all's Christmas break?
I thought I had a good Christmas break. Like Coach said, I had a good time with my family. New Year's was good. Everything was good. I thought I had more rest definitely this year than last year, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to burn your candles at both ends during the break.
Right.
How about you, Ty?
I thought the games were good for us, especially with the 3 games, because they all have really athletic, long players that, especially in our area, like with Douglas especially, they're really athletic. So I think it gets us, even because I hate losing more than anybody, but even if losing those games gets us ready for like a Douglas down the line, we have to play again on Friday and then in the area tournament. So it gets us ready for those games where they're athletic and long and have the traits that they do too.
Do you guys, if I'm not mistaken, you guys are 2-1 in area play?
We are.
That's the most important.
Yeah.
Above all else.
Absolutely.
Can each one of you guys touch on that? We'll start with Ty. Being 2-1 in area play and how important that is to
really
maintain
important.
that and keep rolling.
So if we need to win out and then hope that we can get the 1 seed, because like the last year playing at Douglas, you can just tell the whole environment is like really in Douglas's favor. And I think the 1 seed, having the ability to host and having all your fans there, a bunch of kids in your student section and all that really like impacts the game with all those just like, oh, I got to play better because everybody's here watching for my school.
Absolutely. Same thing for you.
Yeah, I think it's definitely way better to definitely host it because, like Ty said, everybody wants to come that's from Boaz. You have more people there. You pretty much just play better at home. You're at home, you get to play better. So, I think it really is important to just host it here and actually have everybody.
And from a coaching standpoint, obviously, you got to echo what they're saying.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to play at home. In our area, the last several years, it's been really important if you can be in that 1-4 game as the 1 seed. Because the 2-3 game has been a dogfight for several years. So if you can give yourself a chance to host and be in that 1 seed, you've always got a better chance to make it to that sub-regional game, give yourself a chance to fight for a regional appearance.
that's the ultimate goal right there, obviously. But let's talk about what it's going to take to dial this team in to get them, down this. I call it the back half of the schedule, front half, back half. Now it's really important. I mean, most of these games coming up, it's going to be area games. Talk about what it's going to take to get these guys dialed in down the stretch.
Yeah, that's just still kind of what we're trying to figure out. Yesterday we came in and we practiced, and we kind of went away from the formula that we'd been doing in practice. We're focusing more time on skill and stuff, to where yesterday we competed we practiced for an hour and a half or so. We probably competed for an hour of that, just getting them down. Like I said, we're trying to allow these guys to find that mindset that we talked about, to where we're starting the game with the intensity that we have in those games where I mentioned that, we're able to fight back from down double digits, 18, 15 points, stuff like that, So I think that's really it. They've seen that they've got it in there. We've just got to find the keys to success for starting the game with that and playing a full 4 quarters in that mindset.
What is it about these two guys sitting on each side of you, Coach, that kind of steps out to yours, speaks volumes to you as a coach about these two gentlemen?
Yeah, I'm lucky enough. I'm from Boaz, so I was able to. I got out of college. I coached the travel ball team, so I was able to coach these guys when they were in the 5th and 6th grade. So it's special for me to be able to coach them now as seniors, juniors, and seniors as well. I've grown up around these guys, grown as a coach with these guys. So it's a special experience for me just to be able to go through their last couple of years of high school ball. And, they do so many different things for us. I've talked about it on here before. Ty does a lot for us defensively. He does a lot of the dirty work for us, takes charges, pulls rebounds, guards the other team's big man. And we've played a bunch of teams that have got true athletic bigs. So he's had his hands full. He does a great job of that. Coop's worked as hard as anybody in the offseason. He's really, he won most improved player for us last year as a junior. He's taken his game to another level this year as well, especially the last month or so. I told you he's leading our team in 3-point percentage right now. So something that they both wear a lot of hats for us and have been good for us lately. So I'm confident that they're going to keep trending in the right direction.
Coop, I'm digging the hair too, by the way. It's kind of a throwback a little bit, man. I like it. I like where your head's at. Each one of you guys talk about Coach a little bit. What is it about Coach that you guys admire the most? I know obviously he's a part of your life when you was younger, now being here, and you guys are older seniors now, but he's been there kind of this whole time. Talk about each one of you guys. Spend a minute talking about Coach.
I think it's special and just kind of like a throwback almost, that we kind of, especially with me moving here in 5th grade, it kind of comes full circle almost, because with the coach you had first year playing basketball here, and then coach I'm going to have last year playing basketball.
That is pretty
here.
good.
So it just it's like a full circle moment, but he definitely does the best to encourage us, make us be better players, and just better us overall, practice games, whether it be either one of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what Ty said, he's been here since I was little. I mean, I played with my coach since I was little, and then now it's my last year. He's coaching us, and it kind of just is special almost to have a coach you from the start to pretty much the end of high school. And he's just, he pushes us, he makes us work every day in practice. He's trying to make us better, and he's the best.
No doubt.
Pretty much.
Couple more questions and I'll let you guys out of here. You guys being seniors, talk about your role down the stretch. You can't hit reset. There is no starting over. You got one back half of a season left. How do you make the most of it?
I think making the most, we need to, like how we've been playing against Brewer in the back half, we need to start the games off like that, and I think it'll,
Kind of translate over?
Yeah, like it'll make us go further in it, and it'll mean more, especially since our last year, me and Ty. It's our last year to play basketball, and I feel like if we play like how we do in the second half, so like once we get started and I know how we can play, I feel like that'll lead out to a better end of the season and just...
Back to the consistency Coach was talking about. Makes sense. Ty, what's your thoughts on it?
Kind of agreeing with that, and just our roles, me, Cooper, or Jakai, or any of our seniors that we have, it all kind of branches off with us. So if we start in the first quarter, let's say we come out there and there's a ball on the ground, we dive for the loose ball, everybody's getting hyper. I take a charge. Cooper jumps up, gets a rebound over there, big man like he likes to do sometimes, even though he's only about 5'9". And just like a really good like hype play, and then we're just trying to hype everybody up, encouraging everybody. You're like, let's say it's one of our good shooters missed a shot in the corner, you pat him on the butt, you're like, hey, let's keep going. It really stems with us because a bunch of those guys, especially with us having the 2 freshmen on varsity and then the 1 sophomore who starts for us, they really they look up to us as leaders to get them going and push them. So it really, if we're playing the hardest we can play, it makes them play the hardest they can play.
It definitely makes sense. Absolutely. Coach, just final thoughts on this episode here. I know you got a big one tonight that we're going to come watch you guys play.
Yeah, got Alexandria tonight. It's going to be a quality opponent for us, good game for us, just to kind of see where we're at this point in the season. Second time around playing those guys, so it's going on the road. Then we've got Crossville. We go back into our area play tomorrow, so we go to Crossville tomorrow, and then weather permitting, we've got Douglas at home on Friday, so it should be a huge one.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting because the way it's looking, it looks like we might get hit pretty good.
We'll see how it goes. We'll kind of have to just figure out what's the best formula to work things around if we do have to move things, because we're hosting the middle school county tournament this week.
That's awesome.
So we've got that Thursday here, so that kind of affects our plans if we want to move it up a day or so. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll still be able to play Friday, but if not, we'll be ready for it. We got county tournament next week, Marshall County tournament's always a fun time.
Always a fun one.
Yeah, so we're excited about the next few weeks.
Well, Coach, looking forward to seeing you guys tonight. I'm getting to come out and watch you guys play at Alexandria, and good luck to you guys moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much.